Hello everyone, and welcome to History Buff. Today we're going to talk about a hero of the Second World War who risked his life to save thousands of Jews from the Nazis. His name is Giorgio Perlasca, and his story is one of the most inspiring ones you'll ever hear. Giorgio Perlasca was born on the 31st of January 1910 in Como, Italy. Perlasca was an Italian businessman who worked in Hungary during the Second World War. When the Nazis invaded Hungary in March 1944, Perlasca witnessed the atrocities committed against the Jewish population and was appalled. He couldn't simply stand by and watch as innocent people were persecuted, so he decided to take action. In July 1944, Perlasca managed to obtain a fake Spanish passport and began posing as a Spanish diplomat. He used this cover to enter Budapest's Spanish embassy, where he started issuing Spanish protective documents to Jews and claiming that they were actual Spanish citizens. Over the 45 days at the end of 1944, Perlasca helped to save more than 5,000 Jews, providing them with food, shelter and protection. However, Perlasca's work was not without danger. He had to deal with constant scrutiny from the Nazis and Hungarian authorities. Most notably, Perlasca had to deal with Adolf Eichmann, an SS officer which didn't trust the situation. Perlasca was fortunately warned of this attention of Eichmann by the Swedish diplomat rescuer Raoul Wallenberg. One day, Perlasca was arrested and taken to Gestapo headquarters, where he faced the risk of execution. However, Perlasca managed to convince the German officers that he was indeed a Spanish diplomat, and they eventually released him. Perlasca's heroic actions continued until the end of the war. After the war, Perlasca managed to return to his homeland Italy in August 1945. Interestingly, Perlasca didn't tell his story publicly or even to his family, but rather turned to those he considered might be the only appropriate recipients. Perlasca never yearned for fame or went out his way to tell his story. He simply told it to those he thought might be worthwhile recipients, and then simply lived his life. It was only in 1980 did Perlasca's family learn of the memorandum he drafted after Perlasca had a stroke, when he decided to talk about it to his closest relatives, but he continued to keep it private once he recovered. Of course, the family eventually learned of the contents of the memorandum in 1987, when the story became public. It was also in 1987 that a group of Hungarian Jews whom Perlasca had saved finally found him after searching for him for 42 years in Spain. His efforts were recognized by the Spanish government, which awarded him with the Grand Cross of Order of Civil Merit. Giorgio Perlasca sadly passed away from a heart attack in Padua on the 15th of August 1992. Giorgio Perlasca was a true hero who risked everything to save others. His story is one of bravery, selflessness and compassion, and it should be remembered as a shining example of what a person can achieve when they stand up for what is right. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it has inspired you to learn more about Giorgio Perlasca and his incredible journey. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching History Buff. Please remember to like and subscribe, and click the notification bell to be reminded of any future uploads from the channel.